dreams are the spark that ignite our passions. If we dare to dream big and chase those dreams with determination, we can achieve amazing things. And Riya Suting has rightly proved it so. Riya, a girl next door who had a childhood filled with struggles, was determined to achieve something for herself in spite of the financial constraints her family had to endure. Ensuring herself she would pursue her higher studies, she didn't hesitate to take up a house help job so that she could save some money for her studies. From then on, there was no looking back. From grabbing the opportunity to host a talent show to filling up a spot for a shortage of one contestant in a pageant. She has till date participated in about 11 pageants in the state and the regional level and has won 8 out of these, including the recent crown she brought home, the Miss P&I India 2025, which was on a national platform. From stages to the corporate world and today the pageantry world, her journey teaches us about believing in ourselves, pushing boundaries and embracing the journey.
Hello viewers, we welcome you to a very special edition of our women's program Kurimpai, and today we have in our midst Miss Riya Suting, who have just recently won Miss P&I India 2025, who will be sharing her journey, and we'll get to know a lot more also about her. So let's hear it from her. Very warm welcome, Miss Riya.
Thank you so much.
Firstly, we would like to congratulate you on winning the Miss P&I India 2025 for our lovely state, Meghalaya.
Thank you.
Before we move ahead and know a little bit more better about your pageantry journey, maybe let us know more better who you are.
Sure. Thank you so much for having me. Hello and namaste to the world. This is Riya Suting, a first generation graduate, and I have worked my ladder up since the childhood, starting from a housemaid while I was waiting for my metric results to be the first generation graduate with 8th position rank in education honors has been such an achievement, because there was always that zeal inside me to always study, at least have a basic education so that I can uplift my life and I can, do better in life. So that zeal was always there, and that got me into the field of anchoring. And anchoring got me to pageantry and modeling, and this is how I'm sitting in front of you as Miss P&I India 2025. I also have an experience in corporate world with 3 years of experience in marketing, wherein I was leading the Shillong site and I was mainly focusing on branding and communication.
Okay, so you've had a very a journey that has involved a lot of different things, and also, like you said, you've started your life from very difficult phases where you've also had the experience of working as a house help,
Right.
and then from there to be in the corporate world to now representing the state of Meghalaya for winning this crown at this point of your life. I think it means the world to you.
Definitely it does. I feel like, all these, to be honest, this is a very special moment for me. I have always dreamt as a school going kid to be interviewed and to be seen in media, to be the known face, right? Because those were the very fancy dreams back then. But then now when I'm living this moment that I'm getting interviewed, like, there is so much of love and appreciation for whatever good that I'm doing for myself, and especially for the state at this point in time. It was such a privilege for me to represent our state Meghalaya at a national platform and the entire Northeast region. It was a lot of pride, but honestly there was a lot of responsibility and pressure that I was feeling because of the love that I've received before I went to Goa. And I think this has been there since childhood. If you follow the right path, if you just follow your heart and then you rise from the ground and then you always want to fight to do well in life, people will always be there for you.
Yes. Well, Riya, it's indeed a very proud moment, not just for you yourself, but also for the state. Riya, well, we've also got to know that you've grown up into a very mixed environment, and you know, you've had a lot of difficulty, you know, in language, and you know, a lot of things that have happened in your life. Maybe you can share with us a little bit about that.
So as a child, I grew up in a mixed community wherein we used to stay close with our neighbors who were from the Assamese community, Bengali community, Bihari community, Muslim community, and it's all a mixed community. And we were the only one from Khasi community, and I'm also a mix. My mom has a blend of Khasi and Nepali, and my dad is Tripurian. And then the school that I went, although my schooling started late, the school that I went also, it's Hindi medium school. There was no Khasi language as such. So the way of life in terms of language was always a mix, especially Hindi. And there was no option for me to opt for Khasi language. And Hindi I can only speak. I cannot write and read in Hindi also. And then I joined NCC. And in NCC, it's mostly the Hindi language that you speak. All the trainer that will come across, also it's Hindi. So that's how it influenced my life. So in the past, I have had interviews, right? My press conference, wherein my motivation and my idea was to cover the press conference in English language so that we can target the entire Northeast, so that we can reach more people. I wanted to advocate about this platform that I am a winner of, so that going forward we see more people from Meghalaya, also from Northeast, because it's very inclusive. So I was being told, so while I try my best and I take utmost pride to be called a daughter of a matrilineal society with my surname Riya Suting, it has been little difficult. It doesn't sound like, you know, she's a professional Khasi, but I try my best. But there's a mother tongue influence always, because I speak Hindi, I speak Khasi, I speak Nepali, I speak English as well. So yeah, that has always been a part of life. I will not call it a disadvantage. I think it's just the way how people want to look at it. In fact, it has been an advantage to me, especially in my anchoring world, wherein I can speak in all these languages, and it has been an advantage for me. But yeah, some people they might not accept it in that way, but I think my intention is pure towards my Khasi community, towards my surname. So I think I'll just keep moving forward, and I'll also try to be better, is always the intention.
Just like you said, Riya, people may look at it as a disadvantage, but maybe for you it might have you know, turned up to be a blessing, since you've been in the event management world, where you've been anchoring programs, where you've been you know, being involved, you know, in public places. So I think there is where the advantages come.
Definitely.
And maybe yeah, we can maybe move a little and talk about that, and also maybe from there we can continue to how you ended up in the pageantry world.
Oh my God, it's a flashback. So I started my anchoring career from 2017. One of my teachers saw me anchoring in my college during the college week, and then sir called me to be a co-host along with him in the same very year, the year when I lost my mother in 2017. I think that year was a year of revolution. I think it was my mom's, I believe it is my mom's blessing that she opened so many paths for me, so that I'll be busy in life, that I'll do good in life, and I think she wanted to see me doing good. So that's how the anchoring opportunity came into place, and I did my first ever commercial anchoring, wherein I started getting paid for my anchoring work. And then the same organizer came up with his show after 3 months. It is called Talents Parade, Shillong Talents Parade. By a very young college-going student, he organized that event. So when I got the poster, I said, okay, I'll be the host for your event. And then I did so for singing and dancing competition. And in the same very event, there was also a segment for the beauty pageant. So there were 14 contestants, and he was looking for one more. And then he just looked at me. He's like, okay, you look good. Why don't you participate? I said, no, no, not happening. If I participate, who will anchor the show, right? He said, no, 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 don't worry. My sister, she has seen how you have done it. She will try to manage somehow. You participate. Then I was like, okay, since I have my gown, which I recently stitched for the college week, I'll get an opportunity to flaunt it one more time, karke. I participated in that pageant. Trust me, I was just a very fresher, like in a kindergarten. No proper walk, don't know what is the T formation. Without any training, I went and participated in that pageant. We had a grooming sessions, but one thing that turned to my advantage was my confidence when it comes to public speaking or being on stage. I have no stage fear and I love talking. So my introduction was bang on. Question answer was bang on. So although there were a lot of other pretty girls, tall girls with best walk, but I got to bring the crown home. My first ever pageant I won. So from there, I realized, oh my God, I can also do this. So that gave me a realization, that gave me confidence and an edge over the pageantry industry. And after that, that was a start. From there to winning different other pageants, also losing some. It has not always been winning, definitely. If I recall, out of 11 pageants, I think 3 I didn't make it. And yeah, mostly it was in Shillong, the Northeast level, and then this is the very first pageant at a national level. So I think I've been very consistent with my graph. So state level, Northeast level, national level. I think I've been very considerate about the graph, how we progress in life, and that has definitely been in the part of pageantry, I should say. And I truly feel blessed to be, like, you know, having crowns. So I wish I get many more crowns. That's my fascination. Anchor as many events as you get, win as much crown as you get. But one thing that I really stay true to myself is to not forget where I come from, be humble. And I think those who know me, they'll be like, it doesn't look like you're a beauty queen, you're very humble. I think, what is there? Glamour and beauty will fade one day. What will remain is how we treat each other as a human, how we are from heart, and what difference we can make in a small little way. Maybe my journey can inspire someone who's watching this. It feels truly overwhelming when I get some messages in the past and still in present. Your journey is truly inspiring. You inspire me. So that makes me believe, like, yes, I'm following the right path, and that gives me a lot of happiness.
Very well said, Riya, because we lived in a difficult, in a difficult world, and we live in difficult times where, beauty, glamour, luxury, everything, all of this will fade away someday. But how we treat others, will remain, even when we are gone someday. And people will still talk about us and remember us, and I think that is what matters a lot. And also, like you said, Riya, until we try, we will never know what we are capable of.
So true.
So because you tried, had you not taken that opportunity of being in that very pageant, you wouldn't know you were capable of doing this. And like you said, you've done state levels, you've done the Northeast levels, and now you've reached the national level. So are you having any future plans to go further and be in more national level pageantry these crowning, or do you intend to go even for international level?
Right. If you would have asked me this question a year back, I would have said no. I have given up on pageantry, because when it comes to pageantry, there's always a criteria. You have to be of a certain height, you have to be of a certain age. That this has been there for long, but now many platforms are revolving. Miss Universe itself is revolving, and it has accepted married women as well. And so is this pageant and my organization P&I, Pageant and Innovation. They are very inclusive in nature. So because they are inclusive, at the age of 31 I got to participate. And I truly believe that universe has its own magic. Sometimes we plan, okay, we want to do this, do that, but then the universe has a different plan. Of course, if there's a platform which really celebrates us and our diversity and respects us for who we are, definitely if I'm meant to represent India at an international stage, I would love to do so with utmost dignity and grace. And let's see what the universe has to offer. I think I'm somebody who truly believes in opportunity, and the reason I have reached wherever I have reached at this point in time is because I have made best use of my opportunities. I think that's one thing that I'm really proud about. It's about that opportunity that can change your life. Would I have not said yes to that anchoring, I would have not gotten an opportunity to be in the pageant. So it is about that one opportunity. Sometimes you may think like, kya hai, just one opportunity. No, you never know what impact it carries and where it can lead you. So looking forward. So is my organization founder CEO. He said he will see and he will let us know if we can represent India at an international stage, but he simply doesn't want to send us to any random platform, right? So he's working on it. So yeah, that's the plan. I think I just want to see and accept whatever the universe has to offer. I'll simply put it that way.
We are hoping to actually see that happen, because I think it would be lovely and it would be such a proud moment to see you or any other young girl for that matter who will represent Meghalaya on an international stage. Well, Riya, as we all know, I'm sure you've had your own share of difficulties or your own share of struggles to be where you are today, even though like you said, even the smallest opportunity may lead you somewhere you never imagined. And yes, it is true indeed. However, even to actually get that small opportunity, I'm sure you may have gone through a lot more. So maybe you can share a little bit about your struggles.
I think while there were a lot of struggles that I went through, but I must confess that it is the struggle who made me the kind of lady I am today. I think I have turned my struggles into my strength. It wasn't easy, for sure it wasn't easy. Childhood memories were more of hardships. Like I said, while my schoolmates, they would wait for their metric results, I opted for working as a housemaid because that's the only opportunity I got back then. And the reason I did that is because my parents said they won't be able to send me to school anymore, and I said, if I have to change my faith, only I can do it. ठीक है, my parents can't do it. I can't simply sit on that opportunity and cry over it. I can only change my destiny. So I started working. 2 months I worked as a maid, and then I got salary. For 1 month I used to get paid 2,000 rupees for doing everything to everything. And then I was very determined to take admissions in St. Mary's College for class 11-12, and I did take admissions in morning shift so that I can work daytime.
Yeah.
And that's how I did my class 11. Before it used to be like this. I don't know if it was in your time. If you are metric pass, do 10+2. If you are done 10+2, no, you do graduation, you'll get good job. ऐसा करके था. So then I cleared class 12 also from St. Mary's itself, and then I was like, okay, let me do graduation. That can help me improve my lifestyle. And when you are determined about something, I think people in your life come in the form of an angel to help you achieve that dream also, and this has really happened in my life. So I completed my graduation that way, and first ever generation to be a graduate, and that too a topper. I still can't believe it sometimes, I feel. So yeah, it was very difficult, trust me, when you really have to think twice before buying anything. You have to, like, you know, really make selective friends of those circles who are, like, you know, not very lavish, because parents used to say that time, हिंदी में कहावत है, पैर उतना ही फैलाना चाहिए जितना बड़ा चादर हो. So used to make friends also of that background, so that it doesn't have that kind of impact in our life.
True.
There was a point in time wherein my father was not able to pay the house rent for a couple of months, and the rented building, I still stay in a rented house. So in that rented building we used to be 7 tenants. They just close by, there was we used to go for fetching water that used to open every evening and morning twice a day. And the electricity was disconnected only in our house out of the 7 house, because we were not able to pay the rent on time. And when I used to go and fetch water and I look at the building, everyone's house is like, you know, bright, is light. Only our house was dark, and that feeling was really terrible. I mean, like, and I think that time I was in class 3, class 4. So I really have this dream of, like, you know, since then to be able to, like, you know, make myself reach in such a level, and then I'll be able to buy my own house, even if it is just small, just the tin house, a wooden house, but my own house. And through my mom's blessing, I've been able to purchase a small plot of land. It's been 2 years now. So to be the first generation in the family to do everything for the first time, it's also a lot of excitement and like, you know, worry for my family also, be it in the pageantry, be it in the corporate, to be able to buy a land. I remember my meeting was when I was signing that paper. It's like, very good, so proud of you, Tali Maru. She came and kissed me on my forehead, and that moment was, oh, okay, this has finally happened. Where were we staying in a 2-room house, and where are we right now? I mean, to be able to pay your bills on time, and to be in a position where you don't owe any money to anyone, is the best feeling in the world.
It was indeed a very you know, tough and, you know, difficult phases that you've been through out your life since childhood. And yes, to be where you are today, you know, success doesn't come in one day, and there's no shortcut to it. You had to face so many things to be here today, and indeed, you know, you should be proud of that, because I think there have been so many cases where, you know, people are struggling to handle small little, you know, struggles of life, where, you know, they even don't, you know, hesitate to take their own lives. We live in that, you know, that time. So it is a difficult time that we live in, and you having had to go through so much, and yet being so determined to achieve something, to be someone, to change your destiny, I think speaks a lot, says a lot about how strong you are. And I think a lot of youths who are watching us, even I think anyone for that matter who's watching us today, will feel inspired and feel your strength as well. Riya, we also live, you know, in times where a lot of things are easily judged. We live under a lot of societal pressure. We live under a lot of, you know, things that have been, you know, stereotyped, especially for women. So, you know, you being in the pageantry world, also having said that, you know, you also was the only one in your generation to achieve something, to be someone, and living under, you know, I'm sure all these outside, you know, pressure. What are your, you know, your views on, you know, that part of your life?
I think only we have the power to change our life. Of course, we live in a society, and it is important to, like, you know, live together, respect each other's opinion. However, as an individual and as a woman, we have a lot of, since this is a women empowerment program, I truly believe that as a woman we are truly blessed with a very, very strong instinct. You truly know what you are meant for, you truly know what you deserve, and you truly know how you must not be treated. Right? As a lady, it is important for us to identify those areas. How you don't want somebody to treat you in a certain way, or how you want to change your life, and where do you belong, what are you capable of. Society will come and judge you. I mean, like, especially in our society, if you are of a certain age. My own family members, I think this is out of love also, they said, Nee, you are of this age, you're still single, why don't you get married, see, it will be difficult for you to have kids. Those are their opinion. However, I always had a certain plan for myself, and similarly all the other women should. You can definitely do both. You can be a mother, you can be a successful independent woman, and the biggest strength in today's world is to be independent. No matter if your husband is earning 1 lakh per month, and even if you are just making 10,000 rupees a month, it's okay, it's your money at the end of the day, and you truly feel empowered when you are able to pay your bills. It all starts from there. Don't let anyone take decisions on your behalf, because they don't know you, they don't know your struggle, they only see you from outside world. Inside what you're going through, inside how you're feeling, only you know as an individual, right? So I think as a woman, we have a lot of power to transform everything, anything that we want, anything that we touch. And one should always prioritize their happiness, because only sacrificing, they say, no, make others happy. Arey, how will you make others happy if you are not happy from inside?
True.
I mean, like, it's truly that. Not necessary one has to be in a pageantry field, not necessary one has to be in an event management field or a corporate field that I belong to. You can be in any field and do good, as long as you are earning with full dignity, without stealing, without harming, without cheating anyone. Go for it. Make yourself independent, because whatever you earn will make you powerful. And why to depend on someone when your legs and feet are fine and you can do good? Rest when you are old, in your old age. When you are strong, your body can support you. I mean, you should just explore the world, make a best use out of it. And once we are doing good in our life and we thrive for the best despite all the difficulties and challenges, right? I think we also inspire a lot of people around me. Like, for instance, in my house right now, my brother, he is not even a metric pass, but I think this is the kind of lifestyle that we live, that he went out for almost 3 years, then he came back and he did some saving, and he was able to purchase his own small water supply, auto. He's running that despite of not being a metric pass. My sister, my mama's daughter, I think she went only till class 5, but we have been emphasizing her to pursue her dreams, and she's very passionate about cooking. Right now she's working in Moti Nagar. She's assisting the head chef. She's making all the Korean dishes and everything. So okay, education is very, 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 very important. It gives you empowerment to have a different view on the world, to stand for yourself, to know what is right, what is wrong. Otherwise also, don't lose hope if you are not educated. Once you are fit and healthy, the greatest blessing is you are fit as a human being. You have 2 feet, you have 2 legs. Make the best use out of it and earn money with lots of hard work. Easy money will never last. It's only the hard work that will shine at the end of the day, and nobody will stand for you if you don't stand for yourself. Trust me. Even it is surprising to see some of the family, they criticize us in the beginning because we had no identity, nothing and all that, but I feel it's also their love that now we have been seen, we have been heard, we have been appreciated, we get invitations for family gatherings, this and that. You have to empower yourself. You really have to empower yourself. Life is the greatest wealth that we have, and till the time you are alive, make a best use out of it, earn money, do good work, be independent, make your choices. See, a lot of time why women fear is because we feel like people will judge. Are, I'll do this, what will society say? Society will anyway say, you do good, you do bad, they will anyway say. Right? So once you know what is right for you, just go for it. You don't need validations from anyone. But of course, also have the courage, if you have done something wrong, to apologize in front of 100 people also. You should also be that way. But then don't seek validations from society. Society will anyway talk. You do good, you do bad, they will talk.
Yeah, I think you just rightly said, like, no matter what you do, no matter how you look, no matter how, how you end up in life, people will always still talk about it. Whether, good way, bad way, depends on them, of course, but, you'll still be talked about. And I think we should always try, at least try, to not give so much importance to all of that. And like you said, a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication is needed for success. It does not come just so easily like that, and easy money will never ever last. Right. I think a lot of youths, especially that I have personally encountered, feel like success is there's always a way, there's always a shortcut to reach there. And after talking to them and all that, and after they have experienced that, it is not that easy.
Cakewalk.
Yeah, it is. It's not just a cherry on top of a cake. You need a lot of hard work to be wherever you need to reach in life. Riya, it was lovely talking to you, and it was lovely to hear your journey. And I'm sure a lot of people watching us, is feeling inspired right now. And before we wrap up, Riya, we would like you to give your message for our viewers.
Kublai and namaste to the world. One message that I would leave with is, dare to dream. Please dream. Dream while you're sleeping, dream with your open eyes, but dream. Because once you dream, your brain started functioning in that way. And don't ever limit your dreams with your background or your strength. You never know what you are empowered with, right? So just dream, believe in yourself, speak for yourself, because once you empower yourself, you will have the ability to empower the other women around you. It is very important to dream, and then just chase your dreams. Till the time you're alive, chase your dreams and have different dreams. After this, what's next? Just keep dreaming, and then when you sit back and reflect on your journey, trust me, you'll really feel proud of yourself. But in this journey, what is more important is you don't become arrogant. You don't forget that you are a human being at the end of the day, and you live with other human beings, so that mutual understanding, mutual respect is important. Like now you see me with the crown sitting in front of you and doing this interview. Someday on a Saturday you'll see me buying grocery shopping with all the plyo. So I think we have two phases of the life, one which we show, which is seen. I'll not say show, I'll say which is seen by the world, which is perceived by the world, but one which we live as human beings. So at the end of the day, stay humble, dream for yourself, don't let other takes decision for you if it is not meant for you, right? You need to just change your life. Trust me, nobody has parents. See, it's a blessing to have parents who understands you. It's a blessing to have families, supporters and friends who understands you, who be a part of your journey. It's truly a blessing. I had mine, right? But at times some people, you don't have good people around you, and they'll just tell you, you're good for nothing, you're good for nothing. Hey, why you want to do this? No. Don't stop until you try. If you try once, you will know you're meant for it or not. So I think it's beautiful to dream. Please take care of your own happiness. It is very, very important. It's precious life, and I think nobody wants to live in regret, and I too have no regrets in my life. Just one regret, I wish my mother was alive. All this what has happened to me, it's only after her demise. How I wish she was alive and she could have seen and said, oh, okay, you're capable of this, you did this. Okay, I know she will never appreciate me on the face, but then, yeah, that's one regret I have. But I know it is my mom's blessing that I have been able to do whatever I'm doing with utmost grace and respect that I hold for my journey, for my people, for my state. And I think in coming days I'm only and only and only gonna make her proud in whatever I do. So I think it is important to dream, just dream, and don't forget who you are. Stay humble. I think this is the best compliment that you can ever receive from anyone. You can be the prime minister of the world, but what is the use if you're not humble? It's just a saying. So yeah, it is important to be like true to yourself, know who you are, know what you are meant for, and just achieve whatever you want to achieve. It's just one life, don't make a best use of it. बाद में regret नहीं होना चाहिए, अरे ये नहीं क्या, वो नहीं क्या नहीं. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to dream.
Thank you so much, Riya. It was lovely talking to you, and indeed a beautiful message that you've just passed on. I think no matter who you are, I think being humble is, I think, the graceful, the most precious thing that you could ever, have as a human being.
Indeed.
So, Riya, we wish you all the best. We hope to see you in more national and international stages from here on. And on behalf of DTK Meghalaya, we thank you for your time, and we wish you all the very best for your future endeavors.
Thank you so much. This is my childhood dream that has come to life, and thank you so much is all I can say. My heart is filled with gratitude since that day I was approached. I was told that somebody is watching my journey and she wants this to be covered. I'm really thankful, and I really want to say that this is really overwhelming for me. I mean, I told you, this has been my childhood dream, to be interviewed, and to be interviewed in a house where I live right now, in whatever condition I am. It's such a blessing, and I only hope many girls like me who have ever dreamt of, to be interviewed, to be seen, to be heard, to be celebrated. Trust me, ladies, it is possible, but it will take time. You need to have patience and strength, but it is possible. So thank you so much for
Riya,
covering so many powerful stories that can really transform societies. I think this is one of the best things that you guys are doing, and I'm really thankful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Riya. So, viewers, that was Riya Suting, and yes, it was a beautiful journey that she had with a lot of struggles also, and a beautiful message that she just shared, that no matter who we become in life, we need to be humble, and as people and youths that we live in today's world, we should always dare to dream irrelevant of what age we are. Well, that's all we have for today. Until we meet again next time. Goodbye.